Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Years of the Dragon. I'm your host, Mark Lloyd Masterson, and on this program, we talk about everything Bruce Lee. Years of the Dragon is also the title of the book I wrote, which examines the movies Bruce Lee might have made had he not passed away suddenly on July 20th, 1973. I always wondered where Bruce Lee's film career would have gone had he lived longer, and I decided to write a book about it. The book is available on Amazon right now. Just search Years of the Dragon or my name, Mark Lloyd Masterson, and you'll find it. The hardcover sells for $15.99 and the paperback sells for $12.99. On this episode, I'll be talking about some of the guest starring roles that Bruce participated in on network television after the cancellation of the Green Hornet. So, despite producer William Dozier's best efforts, ABC announced in April of 1967 that it would not be renewing the Green Hornet. Bruce was like so many other people in Southern California, an unemployed actor. He thanked William Dozier for the opportunity and now had to figure out what he was going to do. Bruce returned to teaching Kung Fu and he opened up a new school on College Street in Los Angeles' Chinatown. Ed Parker's senior instructor, Dan Inosanto, who had been secretly training with Bruce for about a year, invited some of Parker's students to Bruce's open house seminar. All of them were very impressed by Bruce's knowledge and abilities. All of them jumped ship to study under Bruce. The defectors included Bob Bremer, Jerry Poteet, Larry Hartzell, Richard Bustillo, Dan Lee, and others. They were nicknamed the Turncoats. But needless to say, Ed Parker wasn't thrilled with this event. On July 9th, 1967, Bruce came up with a name for his new approach to martial arts. Jeet Kune Do was born. Translated from Cantonese, it meant the way of the intercepting fist in English. Bruce began training celebrities such as Steve McQueen, James Coburn, singer Vic Damone, Hollywood screenwriter Sterling Silliphant, and the best college basketball player in the country at the time, Lou Alcindor, who would later change his name to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Bruce also began training with karate fighters Mike Stone, Joe Louis, and Chuck Norris. Bruce did find some acting work on television, but he lost out on many parts for Westerns because he refused to wear a ponytail or a Chinese queue. He explained that wearing them was degrading because the Manchus forced Chinese natives to wear them when they ruled China. Bruce did guest star on an episode of Ironside in 1967 during the show's first season. The TV program starred Raymond Burr as a wheelchair-bound former police detective who becomes a special consultant to the police department. Bruce played a martial arts instructor named Leon Su on an episode called Tagged for Murder. Bruce also auditioned for the part of Detective Chin Ho Kelly on the new CBS series Hawaii Five-0, but he lost out to Cam Fung Chun, an 18-year veteran of the Honolulu Police Department. Hawaii Five-0 ran for several seasons and was the only drama on American television to feature several Asian characters in major roles. So imagine how Bruce's career might have been quite a bit different if he would have landed that role. He then appeared on an episode of Blondie entitled Pick on Someone Your Own Size in 1969 as a karate instructor. He teaches Dagwood how to defend himself against a bully. This TV show was based on the long-running comic strip of the same name. It was a family comedy centering on Blondie and Dagwood Bumstead. Then, later in 1969, Bruce appeared on the comedy TV show Here Come the Brides, which was based on Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. The show ran for 2 seasons and starred Robert Brown, Bobby Sherman, and David Soul as the Bolt brothers. The action took place in Seattle during the 1870s. The Bolts ran a logging business, and to appease their lonely workers, they arranged to have 100 prospective brides brought in from Massachusetts. Bruce starred in an episode entitled Marriage Chinese Style as Lin Sung. This episode was unique because it was Bruce's only non-martial arts role in Hollywood. And a fun fact about the show, Bruce had to learn to ride a horse, and he had never even been close to one before. In fact, he was petrified, but he does well to hide his trepidation in the episode. I've seen the Ironside episode before. Bruce plays Leon, the martial arts instructor. The entire series is available on DVD and probably shows on YouTube as well. I've also enjoyed his acting turn as Lynn on Here Come the Brides, but I've never seen the Blondie episode. I don't know if it's around, but that TV show Blondie was similar to the Green Hornet, in which it only lasted one season on network television. Also during this period, Bruce served as a fight choreographer on the Dean Martin spy flick, The Wrecking Crew, and he was also stunt coordinator on the romance film A Walk in the Spring Rain. And we'll talk about those ventures at another time. Bruce also played his only bad guy role in the 1969 MGM feature film Marlowe, starring James Garner. And more on that film and Bruce's role in an upcoming episode. And I should also mention that Bruce's daughter Shannon was born on April 19th, 1969. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying my videos. Be sure to subscribe and hit the like button. Also hit the bell and you'll be notified when I post something new. As I've been mentioning, there's a sequel. It'll be coming out sometime in 2026, so look for that. But check out the book that I do have out on Amazon now. You'll be glad you did. And remember, be water, my friends.